Good morning. I'm Ron Moore, and this is your morning cup of motivation from Fields of Grace Church, the church with no walls. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been through a time, are you going through a time right now that it's just so tough? I mean, it feels like you're back in the fire again, and you just say, man, this suffering can't be of God. This sickness, this relationship problem that it just seems like there's no solution to, or maybe it's a mental problem. I don't know. You just say, man, this just can't be of God. Well, let me tell you, child of God, that nothing can happen to you this day. Nothing good, nothing bad. Nothing can happen to you this day without passing through your Father's hands. See, the enemy's got to get permission from your Father. So if you're going through a tough time that you say, this just can't be of God, well, let me tell you, Peter can identify with that. The old apostle himself, the old foot in his mouth Peter, can identify, because Jesus has just been explaining to the boys that he's going to have to suffer and die. And then he's going to make a comeback, though. And so Peter pops up and says, oh, no, Lord, that's not going to happen to you. We're not going to let that happen to you. No way, Jose. Or Jesus, I guess they call it in the Greek. Anyway, no way is that going to happen to you. And, of course, what does Jesus do? He says, here in Matthew 16, he says, get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me, for you are not setting your mind on God's purposes, but men's. See, and that's the whole key right there. And if you're going through a tough time, begin to just say, Lord, I want to be all ears. I want to be all ears. I want to know what you have to say to me, what you're teaching me through this time. Now, I'm not saying maybe you got in that because of your stupidity or some bubble or something. But see, Romans 8:28, remember, I keep saying that. God's going to use that. He's going to work it out together for your good, to those, if you love the Lord, are called according to his purpose. He's going to work that. He's got a higher purpose. See, just like Jesus had to suffer so that we could be saved, so that we could absolutely come to know the Father, so that we could stand forgiven of all past, present, and future sin. He had to suffer and die for that. So see, God has a purpose. He said, stop setting your mind on the things of the world. Listen, put your mind on the things of God, and I'm telling you, through that suffering, you're going to see a purpose. You have a great day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye now.